So a certain man came to Jesus, kneeled down to him, and said, Lord, have mercy on my son. Many of us have came to Jesus on behalf of someone that we love. What I love about this certain man was his heart posture. He was humble and respectful. He wasn't aggressive with a sense of entitlement. He kneeled and identified Jesus as Lord. And this reminds me when my dad back was against the wall. He was given a report that his son may die. Even if I was to live, it was most likely that I wouldn't live a normal life. It was highly likely that I will be special needs, where I will struggle throughout life. And this is why, and this had my dad humbled. He acknowledged Jesus as his Lord and pleaded that to have mercy on me and restore me. And he will give me to him. And God accepted my dad's offer. It's one thing to call Jesus Lord. It's another to treat him like he is. What makes Jesus our Lord is when we obey him and do what he says. Jesus is not your Lord if you're still controlled by your feelings and emotions. Jesus is not your Lord if you're still the one doing what you want to do. So because Jesus is moved by our words. He's moved by our heart. He's moved by our actions. He's moved by the things that we do, not the things that we say. So what good is saying Jesus is the Lord, and yet he has no control over you? Every time that your feelings and emotions, he can't talk you down. He can't talk you down because he said, matter of fact, just so I don't hear, I'm shifting frequencies so I don't hear you no more. So you even shifting frequencies every time that you get into your feelings and emotions, you can't even hear God no more. You can't even hear his correction. You can't even hear him telling you need to calm down because you done shift frequencies on him. So how is he your Lord? When he can't have no control over you. When you're a city without walls, therefore anybody can get to you. You're a fully loaded weapon with a hair trigger. So how can he trust you? How can he receive you as his child? See, because a father can control his child. When the father speaks, he's like, oh, okay, okay, sorry, dad. Sorry, my bad. But if you sitting there, you talking to your child, and they sitting there talking to you like you invisible, he's like, okay, clearly I'm not your dad, because if I was your dad, you would reverence me. Right. So if I'm not your dad, then Satan must be. Because he said that the lesson